Welcome to NC's English Academy. Today our topic of discussion is adjective or adverb. I will not tell you to find any question, just to know whether this is an adjective or adverb. Usually you have learned in your books and from other teachers, because sometimes students don't remember which question to ask to know that. I will give you some informative and easy tips to find the adjective or adverb. Now here the definition is adjective are used to describe nouns and pronoun. This is the main thing that you have to remember. Adjectives often but not always come right before the noun they modify. Predicate adjectives follow a linking verb and describe the subject. Predicate adjectives are the adjectives which we find in the predicate, means after the verb. To know the verb, whether it is an action verb or linking verb, just replace it with form be. Form B's are is, am, are, was and were. If it makes sense, then it is a linking verb. For example, she seems tired. We will replace this verb. She is tired. Makes sense. So, it is a linking verb. Adverbs are used to describe verb, adjectives or other adverbs. You have to keep in your mind. Adjective describes noun or a pronoun only, but adverb describes verb, adjective or another adverb in the sentence. They are often but not always made by adding ly to the adjective. Here is the tip to find. Tip to find the right option is to check out the subject. If the subject is performing an action, then it is an adverb. But don't forget, here, the driver of the car was seriously injured. Now, seriously is an adverb and we don't have any action. But we are using an adverb here. Why? So, as we learned in previous explanation, that an adverb describes verb, adjective or another adverb. So here you can see seriously describes injured. That is an adjective. So that's why there isn't any action, but we will use an adverb. The same sentence we will see the driver of the car had serious injuries. So injuries here, had serious injuries, we have noun. So we will use serious, that is an adjective. So you have to remember these 2 points. At the end, if you already have an adjective, then you have to use an adverb. Though you don't have an action. Let's do the exercise together. Sentence number 1. The house looked empty or empty. Here in this sentence, we will see whether our subject, that is the house, is performing any action or no. So here, action is not performed. So as you know, when there isn't any action in the sentence, we have to choose an adjective. Second sentence. Jason pitched wild or wildly. Jason is our subject. Pitched is verb. Is there any action in the sentence? Yes, action is done. So we will use adverb. Alice and Stan are very happily or happy married. Alice and Stan, compound subject. But here we will see the action is not done. The action is not actually performed. But because we have this adjective and before that something that is describing an adjective is of course an adverb. So we will choose an adverb. Those hills look beautiful or beautifully. Is there any action? This is our subject. Any action is done by the subject? No, action is not performed, so we have to choose an adjective. Now here, the teams were matched, even or evenly. Teams, our subject, matched. Action is done? Of course, there is an action, so we have to choose adverb. Now here, the cheese on this cracker tastes strange or strangely. This is our subject, our prepositional phrase. Leave this one because we know that prepositional phrase is an additional information. So if we drop out from the sentence, it still makes sense. So the cheese tastes strange or strangely. Is there any action in this one? No, the action is not there, so we will choose an adjective. You print so neat or neatly. You is our subject, print is our verb. Action is done or no? Yes, you print. There is an action. So we will choose adverb. The solution to the crime seemed obvious or obviously. Now here, solution is our subject, to the crime is prepositional phrase, leave it. Then we have seemed. If we see the sentence like the solution seemed, is there any action? No, there isn't any action, so we will choose an adjective. How easy it is. I hope that you enjoyed today's lesson. If you like my video, please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.